Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to today's virtual session of 8th Standard History. Let us begin the session with the quote: "It is not the strongest or the most intelligent who will survive, but those who can best manage change." Children, in this quote, we learn a valuable lesson on how to survive in the world. The great scientist of his time, Charles Darwin, is saying that the main thing in life to survive is not power or intelligence, but we can manage change for our advantage. Children, yesterday I recapitulated the points which was discussed before your examination in the topic effects of British rule. Yesterday I discussed about the establishment of East India Company, British and the Marathas. Also, you came to know about subsidiary alliance, dual government system, the parliamentary laws and civil services. I also discussed the military and police force, judicial system and equality before law. All these were the pillars of British administration in India. So children, today I would like to continue the topic effects of British rule. You should open your history civics textbook, page number 12. Today I would like to continue the topic from economic policies of the British. So it is necessary to open your textbook, page number 12, and listen to me carefully. Since ancient times, there were invasions in India. Many invaders settled in India and were absorbed in the Indian culture. Even though they ruled here, they never made any changes in the basic Indian economic system. The Britishers were an exception. England was a modern nation. Children, on the screen, you can see the location of England in the continent of Europe. England was a modern nation. Due to Industrial Revolution, capitalist economy prevailed. Hence, they inculcated an economic system in India which was conducive to economic system in England. Due to this, Britishers gained economic benefit, but India started facing economic exploitation. So children, many invaders settled in our country and were absorbed in Indian culture. They did not make any changes in the basic Indian economic system. Capitalist economy prevailed in India due to Industrial Revolution. Children, you came to know about Industrial Revolution. and due to industrial revolution, capitalist economy prevailed in England. The British inculcated an economic system in India which favored the economic system in England. Due to this, British gained economic benefit, but India faced economic exploitation. Children, do you have any idea about capitalist economy? Capitalism is an economic system in which private individuals or businesses own capital goods. The production of goods and services is based on supply and demand in the general market, known as a market economy, rather than through central planning, known as a planned economy or command economy. So children, in capitalist economic system, private individuals or businesses own capital goods. Before the British rule, the village economic system was self-sufficient. Through agriculture and related services, the needs of the village were fulfilled in the village itself. Land revenue was the main source of income of the state. During the pre-British period, revenue was based on the type of cultivated crop. The farmer was exempted from taxation in case of loss of crops. Revenue was mainly collected in the form of gains. Even in case of late payment of tax, the farmer's land was not confiscated. To increase income, the British made important changes in the revenue system. Land was measured, and as per the area of the land, the tax was fixed. Payment of tax was made compulsory in the form of cash. If the farmer failed to pay tax in time, then his land would be confiscated. The British system of land revenue collection differed from place to place, which led to exploitation of all farmers. So children, the village economic system in India was self-sufficient before the British rule. The needs of the village were fulfilled through agriculture and related services. Land revenue was the main source of income of the state. Before the British rule, the land revenue was assessed according to the type of the crop, was collected in the form of grains, was waived off if the crop failed. The land was not confiscated if there was delay in payment of tax. So children, to increase income, the British made important changes in the revenue system. There were undesirable effects of the new land revenue system on the rural life. For payment of taxes, Indian farmers started selling the crops at whatever price it received. The merchants and brokers started purchasing their goods at minimum rate. At certain times, the farmer had to mortgage his land to the money lender for arrangement of money to pay the tax. Farmer became bankrupt. In case of non-repayment of loan, the farmer had to sell his land. The farmer was exploited by the government, zamindar, moneylenders and merchants. So children, farmers were forced to sell their produce to the merchants and middlemen at a low price in order to pay revenue. Farmers mortgaged their land and became indebted to money lenders. They were forced to sell land to pay debts, so they became bankrupt. The farmers were exploited by the government, landlords, merchants, and money lenders. So children, in this part, I have discussed about the economic policies of the British. Also, you have come to know about the land revenue system. To increase income, the British made important changes in the revenue system. Then, I have discussed about the consequences of new land revenue system.